crowd. Wu Tian chuckled and stepped forward, saying, "Your words, say it again, I didn't get it." "Not clear." Xiao Shimin froze but said cheerfully, "Well, I will say it again. Tomorrow, if it is time for judgment, you." Snap. The little guy suddenly moved and slapped him immediately. Xiao Shimin, who was beaten, was completely ignorant. Those princesses and princes are also dumbfounded. The little guy chuckled and looked at Wu Tiandao. "Dad, how am I doing?" "Not bad." Wu Tian nodded. "This is the mortal emperor realm. No fight, no kill, no power." It was praised by Wu Tian, and the little one was beautiful. "Remember, some words should be said, some words should not be said." Wu Tian then looked at Xiao Shimin and chuckled, said, "Your destiny will be decided tomorrow." The boys fell. "Let's go." Wu Tian took Yaner and others to leave. It's the opposite, the opposite. The queen of the kingdom of heaven didn't think that Wu Tian was so arrogant, he just hit someone without saying anything in advance. She took Xiao Shimin's hand and said, "Emperor, did you see it? He didn't put you in his eyes at all, even a child hit you in the face and couldn't let them go." "No, let them go. For a while, it's a happy man, that's a reckless husband." Xiao Shimin sneered coldly, humped, and said, "Tomorrow, if Wu Tian from Shu Yuan Guo fights, I want them to die. This time, I am experts specially invited from outside the domain. As long as I don't say, who knows that the experts are from other places." Emperor Shengming. At this time, the queen knew what to say. Xiao Shimin was overjoyed and said, "I have worked hard to have this peace. I am a generation of Mingjun." But the words just fell. Some soldiers hurried to the report, "The dog clan has come to attack the city again, saying they will not hand over some good bones, good meat, good women, they will fight with us." Xiao Shimin's smile suddenly stiffened in his face. It's really a face slap right away. ... Wu Tian and others left the kingdom of heaven. Along the way, there were princesses and princes saying goodbye and returning to their respective kingdoms. They also frowned, fearing that their kingdom would not perform well tomorrow, and were judged not to have the title of kingdom, and were reduced to a village. After returning to the country of cultivation, Seer immediately summoned the ministers to discuss the matter. Wu Tian, Qin Yuhan, the little guy returned to Guangwang Mansion. The little guy and Qin Yuhan went to practice. Wu Tian returned to the study, and as soon as he arrived, he immediately entered the treasure house of the emperor in Zhulongji. This time, he came for Fire Eyes. Once again he came to the doomed palace, and he stepped forward. The sound of footsteps in this quiet place is very crisp. The leisurely cloud walked, like strolling in the garden, leisurely, in front of a huge, ancient gossip furnace glowing. Wu Tian with his hand. Boom. Opened the heavy gossip furnace lid. Immediately, there was a scorching gas that seemed to melt human bones and refined soul, roaring out of it. In a blink of an eye, Wu Tian was soaked. Heat. Too hot. It is rumored that the formation of Flame Mountain in myth is because of the demon-like horrible fire in this gossip furnace that surpasses the heat of ordinary flames. Wu Tian's eyes were firm without any hesitation. Hesitate. These two words have long gone away from him. Now, Wu Tian leaned directly into the gossip furnace, which was breathing volcanic air and lava-like heat. Among them, there is a space. Once inside. Boom. Suddenly, the hot air of the flame came one after another toward Wu Tian, and its energy was huge and terrifying. When Wu Tiangong reacted, the breath already wrapped Wu Tian's body. Wu Tian immediately floated and practiced. He guided the hot air, swept the eyeball, entered the meridian of the eye, swept through it, and watched the limit of the eye. Golden eyes with fire eyes, how did Sun Wukong practice it? Wu Tian did not know, now all Wu Tian can do is give it a try. You can see the essence of the demon clan with fire eyes and other magical functions. Of course Wu Tian has to own it. As for the scorching gas in the gossip furnace, will it damage your eyes? For this Wu Tian does not care, because he is very confident in the eyes of this very emperor. Half an hour passed. Finally, when Wu Tian opened his eyes again, his eyes glowed with light as if to illuminate everything. This is the eye of fire. Wu Tian blinked and his eyes were bright, but he could compete with Haoyu. It's not just fire eyes, but half an hour in the gossip furnace. I feel my fairy power is approaching 9 pins of profound realm. Overnight without words. This night, Wu Tian stayed in the treasure house of the emperor. The next day, it came out. But when he just came out of the study, he saw Dao Crazy and others who were worried. "What's wrong with you?" Wu Tian asked with a smile. "Master, do you know what day is today?" Hong Ji sighed and asked. Wu Tian silently, then nodded, said, "Isn't it the day of the small power rating?" Little. Wu Tian's words made Dao Chong wait for his brows to scrunch. Even if Wu Tian was a state owner, he was only one person. On Judgment Day, officials are not allowed to take action, so the owner of Guangchang is no good. But there is no one here except Wu Tian. What's more, Wu Tian is not counted as a cultivator. Whether they can play or not is all a question. "Dao Crazy, it's time to teach you a hand." Suddenly, Wu Tian looked at Dao Crazy. "Here, Dao Crazy is the real cultivation country." Dao stunned and nodded. "Can we learn?" Lan Niang asked curiously, with a look of hope. Yes. Wu Tian Dao, but he felt that Lan Niang and others could not learn. "It's a little guy, it's not necessary." Wu Tian took everyone to the open space. Wu Tian Sawi said, "The road is crazy, what I want to teach you today is a martial arts no level, named Luohan Fantianyan. The so-called Luohan Fantianyan is Sui Gong's unique ability. It is very powerful and can be combed. It is a huge golden yellow palm print with the symbol Yuan in it. For the demon clan, there is suppression." Wu Tian demonstrated the inheritance again, and talked about mentality and so on. Lan Yang, Hong Ji, and others tried it, but nothing worked. Instead, he hit it once and hit it. The air fluctuated and the golden palm prints hit the backyard with a well, and the spring water soared into the sky. Dao was overjoyed. Why didn't I have such a genius before? What I used to learn was slower than ordinary people." Wu Tian puzzled and said, "That's because you're fit with this martial art is 100%. It's not because of your high qualifications, your qualifications. I want to be like pigs." Please cite collection or bookmark for next reading. Search Aoshi Chinese Novel Network to find this site. The previous chapter, Chapter 646 Regulations of the God King, 3rd, please subscribe back to the catalog of The Return of the Immortal Emperor as a Dad. Next chapter, Chapter 648 Snake-like Heart subscription for 2/7 list of the latest novels of urban modern rural villagers. Flying over the bubble era super private server my Hong Kong Island filmmaker from being a grandpa fearless perspective top hero. Daily entertainment power generation coincides with the entertainment industry Dragon Soul Agent. Ravine knows all realms feed all humans urban almighty sun omnipotent. I have a mountain forest urban frenzy. Village perspective little magician heavenly court emergency telephone the supreme soldier of the ice goddess running man dominates Hollywood Shenxian strong return to the city's strongest bodyguard. Days of opening a restaurant on an abnormal earth against the sky. I can increase proficiency super Shenhao technology system flying sword. The richest son-in-law Yu Feng lose on injustice. 2020 copyright Oz.com Aoshi Chinese Novel Network.